Yo, it's your boy AG, and EA's E3 press conference just wrapped up, and I'm just gonna give my quick kind of thoughts on it. Honestly, it wasn't really for me. They showed a lot of Battlefront and, their annual sports games. Not my cup of tea, but there were some things that stood out a little bit. Need for Speed looked okay, looked a lot like Burnout. Not really excited for it, to be honest. Ever since Most Wanted, or probably I guess the Underground games too. I haven't really been clicking with the Need for Speed franchise, but maybe this one will look a little better. From what I've seen, it just looks like Fast and the Furious. They're trying to cash in on that whole fandom right now, but hey, maybe it'll turn out good. Other than that, they showed something called a new program where they're doing this with like indie developers, something called EA Originals. I think they did this last year too also. And one of the games that was shown there was a game called A Way Out, and this was probably my favorite of the show. It was this whole prison break kind of game, but it was only co-op, split screen. So you could play it with couch co-op or online co-op, but it had to be split screen because everything happened in like real time in the game. So one person could be in a cutscene while they're playing as the other character, and you could still be like exploring the jail facilities and whatnot and like scheming up a plan and whatnot. And it's made by the same person who made Brothers, an indie game from a few years ago. It was pretty decent. So I'm really interested how this one's gonna shape up specifically, because the gameplay looks very, it reminded me of a lot of Naughty Dog style of games where it's very cinematic and I wouldn't say over the top, but very realistic story? I don't know. But it seemed like a very Uncharted, Last of Us style kind of game in the form of its like narrative, very cinematic stuff. And it doesn't seem like the whole game takes place in the jail. Like, I guess the whole premise is getting out of the jail, so we saw like clips of them in the mountains and like I guess evading the cops. It seemed pretty dope, so that's my favorite of the game. We also saw a game called Anthem. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm just doing this like right off the top of my head. A new game by Bioware, I believe, and it seems like this is the game that got everybody a little intrigued. We're gonna see more about it on Microsoft's conference, so hopefully we get some gameplay. I wonder if they chose Microsoft conference because it's probably gonna be like an exclusive or timed exclusive or something. I don't know, but I'm very intrigued with this one as well. Like, we saw mechs, we saw like a monster. It seemed very Destiny-esque in like its environment, so I'm just like really interested in what the gameplay is gonna be like. Is it gonna be like a shooter or action adventure? Are we gonna be piloting mechs like some Titanfall-ish? I don't know. Overall, that one's a big enigma until tomorrow, where we see it in its full glory in the Microsoft conference. But other than that, nothing else really piqued my interest. Like, they did like a whole exposition on Battlefront 2. Not my cup of tea. Need for Speed, like I said, looked eh. So overall, the conference to me was a big eh. It wasn't horrible, but I wouldn't say it was good or great. Tell me what you guys think down below. What's your favorite part of the conference? Are y'all feeling that Getaway game or Get Out? I forgot the name of it, but are you feeling that game? The whole prison break thing? I'm feeling it. I think that's gonna be like their game that catches me. But it's your boy AG, and I'll catch you guys after the next conference, I guess. Which is Bethesda? I don't know. I'll see you later. Stay golden. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see 2 of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay, take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch them.